Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss the chapter surface area and volume, and today we are going to discuss the last four sums of exercise 13.8. So question number 7 says, find the volume of a sphere whose surface area is 154 centimeters square. So we have to find the volume of a sphere where the surface area is given. So from surface area we are going to find out the radius, and then after finding out the radius we are going to find out the volume. So let us see how the sum is being done. Let the radius be r. So the sphere's radius is r. Now we know there is only one formula for surface area for a sphere. So we will use 4 pi r square is equals to 154. Now since pi is not stated in the question, we will substitute pi with 22 by 7. So we will write 4 into 22 by 7 into r square equals to 154. So on subjecting r square and transposing all the left hand side to the right hand side, we will get 154 into 7 by 4 into 22. Now there is one cancellation. 22 ones are 22 and 22 sevens are 154. So this is our cancellation shown in this step. So we will get 7 into 7 by 4 can be written as 2 into 2. So 7 into 7 by 2 into 2. So r is equals to root over 7 into 7 by 2 into 2, which is equals to 7 by 2. Since the numbers are in pairs, the numerator as well as the denominator, so one of the number will come out. So 7 by 2 is equals to 3.5. Now the volume of the sphere, the formula is 4 by 3 pi r square. So in place of pi, we are going to substitute with 22 by 7. In place of r, we are going to substitute with 3.5. So we will write 4 by 7 into 4 by 3 into 22 by 7 into 3.5 into 3.5 into 3.5. Now 7 and 3.5 will cancel and we can write 0.5. And there are no other numbers that can be cancelled with 3. So on multiplying the numerator and dividing it with 3, we will get 179.67 centimeter cube. So we will multiply 4 into 22 into 0.5 into 3.5 into 3.5, and after multiplying, when we divide by 3, we will get 179.67. So this was our sum number 7. Now let us see sum number 8. A dome of a building is in the form of a hemisphere. From inside it was whitewashed at the cost of rupees 498.96. If the cost of whitewashing is rupees 2 per square meter, find the inside surface area of the dome. So first we will find out the inside surface area and then we will find out volume. So to find out volume, in between this we have to find out radius. Now in case of a dome, when a dome is whitewashed, only the interior part is whitewashed. The floor of the dome is not whitewashed. So dome is in this shape, hemispherical shape. So only the interior part is whitewashed, but the bottom is not whitewashed. And then we are going to use the formula for curved surface area. Here the inside surface area will be curved surface area. Then from there we are going to find r, and then after finding r we are going to find the volume. So let us see how the sum is being done. So this is the dome. We know that area whitewashed into cost of whitewashing is equals to total cost. Cost of whitewashing given in the question is rupees 2 per meter square, and total cost was given as 498.96. So the area can be easily found out. So we will write area of whitewashed into 2 is equals to 496. So on dividing it by 2, we will get area of the whitewashed, that is 249.48 meters square. This is the area, that is the curved surface area or the inner surface area. Therefore, the inner surface area is 249.48 meters square. So this is our first part. Second part is we have to find the volume of air inside the dome, that is volume of the hemisphere, that is 2 by 3 pi r cube. Now here we do not know the value of r, so we will first find the value of r. Let the radius of the dome be r. So to find the value of r, we are going to use the inner surface area. So inner surface area is equals to 249.48. This was found out in subpart 1. In subpart 1 we have found this out. So 2 pi r square is equals to 249.48. So in place of pi, we are going to substitute with 22 by 7 as pi is not mentioned. So 2 into 22 by 7 into r square is equals to 249.48. Subjecting r square, we will get and the rest of the left hand side will be transposed to the right hand side, and we will get 249.48 into 7 by 2 into 22. So on cancellation, you can see that this can be cancelled one time. So let us divide by 2. So 11. Let us cancel with 11. So we'll get 2. Here we will get 2, again 2, 6, 8.22.68. So this can be cancelled with 2 again. So we will get 1, 1, 3, 4, and again it can be cancelled with 3. So we will 2. So we will get 5, 6, 7 into 7. Sorry. So 5.67 into 7. On multiplying, we will get r square is equals to 39.69. Now 39.69 is r square. So r is equals to root over 39.69. Now to find the value of such numbers whose perfect square is not given, so we will do in this method, long division method. Here we will take the numbers in pairs. So 39 is one pair and 69 is one pair. Whenever we take the numbers in pair, we will start from the right hand side. So first pair number will be 69 and then we will get 36. Now the nearest perfect square to 39 is 36. So we will write 6, and in the numerator, in the quotient also we will write 6. So 6 6 are 36. On subtracting, we will get 3 down. So here is our 3. After that 69 will also come down. So we have 369. Now in the quotient we have 6 only. So 2 times 6 is 12. After that we will find out the nearest number to 369 by multiplying 221 into 1, 222 into 2, 223 into 3 in this fashion. Since there is a point between 39 and 69, so after 6 we are going to put a decimal point in the quotient. So as you can see, 123 into 3 is 369, which is absolutely equal to 369. So we will put 3 over here as well as in the quotient. So subtracting, we will get the remainder as 0. So our 39.69 perfect square is perfect square of a number is 6.3 meter. So our radius is 6.3 meter. Now since we have our radius with us, we will find the volume of the air inside the dome, which is the volume of the hemisphere. So the formula is 2 by 3 pi r cube. Again pi is not mentioned, so we will use 22 by 7. So 2 by 3 into 22 by 7 into 6.3 into 6.3 into 6.3. So 7 can be cancelled with 0.9. 3 can be cancelled with 0.9 and we will get 0.3. So on multiplying the numerator, since there is no denominator left, we will get 523.908 meter cube approx. We can also change it into 2 decimal places or 1 decimal places. So 523.90 is meter cube is the answer for the volume of the hemispherical dome. That is our subpart 2. Now let us see question number 9. Question number 9 says 27 solids of iron sphere, each of radius r and surface area s, are melted to form a sphere with surface area s dash. Find the radius of the new sphere, that is the big sphere, and ratio of s and s dash. So you can see there are 27 small spheres that is given in the question. The radius for this 27 small spheres are r and the surface area is s. And the surface area is s. These all are combined, that is melted and transformed into a one big sphere with radius r dash and surface area r s dash. So on melting, the volume of the spheres, 27 spheres, should be equal to the volume of the big sphere. So here on melting, we will use only the volume part. So volume of 27 spheres of radius r is equal to the volume of a big sphere of radius r dash. So we know the volume formula for a sphere, that is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So we will write 27 into 4 by 3 pi r cube is equals to 4 by 3 pi r dash cube. So this 4 by 3 and 4 by 3 cancels, pi cancels. So we will get 27 r cube is equals to r dash cube, which is equals to r dash cube is equals to 27 r cube. So 27 r cube can be written as 3r whole cube. Now the powers are same, so the bases are equal. So r dash is equals to 3r. So the first subpart was to find the value for the radius r dash. So which is equals to 3r. Next question was that we have to find a ratio between s and s dash. So the ratio between s and s dash is equals to surface area of a sphere with radius r by surface area of a sphere with radius r dash. So surface area is 4 pi r square. So in numerator the radius will be r and in denominator the radius will be r dash. So 4 pi cancels and we will get r square by r dash square. So r dash is equals to 3r that we have seen in our first subpart. So in place of r dash we are going to substitute 3r. So r square by 3r whole square is equals to r square by 9r square. Again 9r square and r square cancels. So we will get 1 by 9. So the ratio is 1:9. This is our ratio for s by s dash. That is the surface area for radius r by surface area of radius r dash. Now the last question of this exercise is question number 10. A capsule of medicine is in shape of a sphere of diameter 3.5 mm. Show how much medicine in mm cube is needed to fill the capsule. So the capsule is in form of a sphere. The radius, the diameter is given, that is 3.5 mm. We have to find the volume of the capsule. So let us see. So the capsule is in form of a sphere. The diameter is given. So the radius will be 3.5 by 2, which is equals to 1.75. So medicine inside the sphere should be equal to the volume of the sphere. The formula for volume is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Again, pi is not mentioned, so we will use 22 by 7. So 4 by 3 into 22 by 7 into 1.75 into 1.75 into 1.75. Again you can see 7 and 1.75 can be cancelled, which is equals to 2.5. Now 2.5 cannot be further divided with 3, so we will multiply. We will get 4 into 22 into 2.5 into 1.75 into 1.75, which is equals to 22.46. So 22.46 mm cube is the volume of the liquid or the medicine that can be filled inside the sphere of radius 3.5 of diameter 3.5 mm. So today we have discussed the last four sum of exercise 13.8, and with this the chapter surface area volume finishes off. I hope this short tutorial is helpful for you. Thank you.